Hi, how are you doing, Julia Martin? Welcome to
Hi.
Manuel Trujillo Durán Film Festival. We are so happy to have you here. I hope this will be a very long-lasting relationship between you and us. So I'm very curious, where are you? What are you doing right now?
Well, first of all, many thanks for the invitation. It's really an honor, and it's going to be VITO's international premiere. So we're very happy to be live streaming from Salta, the north of Argentina, a
Oh,
very rich
wow.
town with a rich cultural background. So
Great. So you are the director and Martin is the editor of the film. Is it right?
that is exactly right. And I wrote and produced and directed the film, and Martin helped me put it together and give it a final image.
So where did the idea came from? Because it's a very unusual idea. And I thought at the beginning, when I thought the short, I thought it was a man-driven story. But then I realized it was a woman who directed it. So I'm very curious of where the story came from and how did you approach in that masculinity that they have?
I think the story was always there. You know how we are on the inside, a very liquid stream of consciousness, and we have different things floating around all the time. It's just a matter of a particular moment of your reality when you somehow, for some unexpected and unexplainable reason, catch the story from the stream. And to me, that story just appeared in the middle of the night when I woke up and I grabbed the hotel stationery and started writing down, not even understanding the instinct of it. So I would like to have a more logical beginning to it or the birth of the story, but that just did. It just popped out one day, an accumulation of personal experiences and disappointments and the way I guess I perceived the reality around me at the time.
Oh, great. I mean, it's a very unusual and unexpected ending because I was kind of seeing this love story that turned a little bit dark at the end. And I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to spoil the story for anyone who haven't seen the movie. And I just want to invite them to, follow you guys. So what was the big challenge that you face up doing the movie?
It was my first ever, not only movie, I think even time on a real set. I was dying to be on a set, and nobody, it's a notoriously hard industry to break into.
Sorry, my cat.
Was a participant. And so instead of trying to knock on doors, I decided to create my own set. And so I think the challenges of making a first film ever were all there at the same time. Where do I get the actors? Where do I get who can hold the camera? What are the lights for? So all of it basically came together, crushing down. Because after you have the first wave of inspiration of a story, you actually have to give flesh and make it visible to the rest, and that's a huge challenge. How do you even get into the head of someone and trying to involve a completely unrelated person in that interior fabric? No, so don't know if it came through or not, but trust me, the whole movie was one big challenge.
It did. You definitely involve people as soon as you start to see it, because you first get that curiosity out of who is this character, where is he going, what is he gonna do, and you kind of without noticing you are already involved with the movie. So that is a marvelous setting that you put there for the audience, because you didn't even notice that you are there, right there, going with you in the same boat. Congratulations, by the way, because if this is your first short, I want to keep seeing things that you are producing and directing, definitely. So how was that collaboration between you two?
I really want to attribute, I think, 90% of that success of being able to go right into the thick of this psychological substance. It's really, I think it happened in the editing room because I really didn't, the way I remember filming the film is very different from the way it comes out of the editing room. When I saw it after Martin gave me the first draft, I thought, wow, is this my film? I love it. So it's really goes more to, I think, Martin's intuitive richness, into be able not only to capture what I wanted to transmit, but also to build up on it.
Great.
Yeah, it's always like that.
It's always like that. I mean, the editors are very shy all the time, but they do have a great responsibility inside a movie. So what was the biggest challenge for you making the movie?
Well, I wanted to say something that wouldn't be too preachy, not to push any messages. Really, at the time, what I was the idea I was struggling with was the notion of desire and things that we really wish for in life. How do we even formulate it, and how do you picture it as well, right? Because we're imperfect as humans. I think our wishes as well, they're inherently flawed at the time. And only because we so intensely desire them doesn't necessarily make them more right in a way.
That's right.
And I really was burning to wrap this up in a way that would look non-pushy, as to say, in a very subtle way. And I think that was my main objective, and probably the biggest a hurdle, a biggest challenge.
Did you have inspiration? Do you follow some kind of, are you interested in some kind of particular kind of a cinema style? What were those references that you use?
I absolutely love narrative complexity. Of course, Almodovar, Yorgos Lanthimos, I think one of the top. I like when the form, like Tarkovsky and Lucrezia Martel, they really immerse you in a way that you forget about where you are at the moment. So being able to bring those pieces of those influences together in a short film, that was really like the most fun I've ever had doing any kind of job in my life.
Is there something more that you're gonna do? I mean, you already have the next project. What's next for you guys?
Yes, I am pushing here, Martin, to a second short. We have just finished working on a documentary feature, which is going to be, it's a short documentary feature where we participated as part of the production team and going to be streamed in Berlinale. Woohoo!
Wow, congrats!
Yes, Terminal Norte. So I invite everybody to see it online. And right now, I'm pushing my team to collaborate with me on the second short, which will be about taking an exam for mental aptitude.
Wow, congratulations, guys. Berlinale is a very important place to be as a filmmaker. So that is already a marvelous news. You have a good short, you have something in progress, and you are keep producing. There is a need to tell story. What would you say to new filmmakers, though, to young people that are coming, to the professional world?
I think, like everyone else, it's very important to make mistakes. So even if you think you're so imperfect to start, and other people have produced better things than you, I think because we're built in a way that there's nobody that is replicable, and everybody is reproducible, and their understanding of the world is so unique, we can find a masterpiece in each one of those filmmakers, anybody who picks up the camera. And so it doesn't really matter. And the background, I'm not a filmmaker by trade. What's important is how hot is the burning fires inside of you, and how much you want it to show and share.
Yeah, that's a very good one. I really appreciate you say that, because I strongly believe in that same direction. You have to believe. How long it took you to make the short? How much did you work from the beginning to the post-production, the finish line?
The shooting was wrapped up in 2 days. I think the post-production is where, yes, it was very just
intense.
Wake up. Yes, yeah, everyone just collaborated perfectly. You couldn't wish for a better team. But the post-production, I think with the image and the sound, probably 6 months, just because of the slate of the studios. They were all very big.
And how did you manage to put the funding together?
It was mostly self-produced and based on a goodwill and good in-kind contribution from everyone. I was lucky to be surrounded by a community of people who wanted to create together with me.
Oh, great. Oh, I hope you keep going as a group because you are doing a marvelous job and you are doing a nice and perfect movie so far. And I mean, the projects are coming. That's what is important. So I want to know, how can I follow up, or how the audience can follow up with your work, with your short, if you have social media, tell us more about that. So I'm gonna right now follow you in Instagram.
My Instagram, I think the moment you follow me, you will want to unfollow me, seeing how unrelated it is to the filmmaking activities. But my Instagram is nshoko, E-N.
Can you write it in the
yes.
chat? Yeah, that would be nice. But you can spell it too, so that the festival can write it and people can follow your movie and yourself.
Martín, ¿cómo se llama? ¿Es así? ¿Tu hashtag? Manuel, ¿no? Pues,
Right here.
yep.
Argentina, so you speak very well Spanish.
I try. Half the time I succeed.
How did you end up in Argentina?
Pure chance. I used to work for a fishing company. It just sent me here to a branch office and I never left.
Oh, that's great. I love when people move around, because I think when we have the opportunity to have in a different country, you grow a lot, you learn a lot, and you know, your empathy, your sense of being in a community and a bigger community, you know, it flies. So I hope you have a very great time in Argentina. I hope to see more about you two guys. Enjoy the festival. Please follow in the social media of the festival. It's going to be online. You can, you know, watch the beginning of it. You can watch the premiere, all the shorts. Don't forget to see them all. They are marvelous, wonderful. You are in a very tough selection, but an amazing one. So thank you so much for being with us. Thank you for being part. Yeah, thank you for being part of the community of Manuel Trujillo Durán Film Festival. And we hope to see you more here.
Thank you, Belén, so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.